published 2038 Eastern Standard Time, the 8th of February 2018, updated 2052 Eastern Standard Time, the 8th of February 2018. Hot French playwright Florian Zeller has lured Eileen, Atkins and Jonathan Pryce back on the stage. The theatrical giants will star in Zeller's new piece, The Height of the Storm, which has been adapted, as were all Zeller's hits, including the acclaimed The Father by Christopher Hampton. Pryce said he thinks really hard before doing a play, saying that stage has to be something you can create and recreate 8 times a week. For 2 months, hot French playwright Florian Zeller has lured Eileen, Atkins and Jonathan Pryce back on the stage. Hey, read The Height of the Storm twice. The second time I cried. It's a very moving, passionate, poetic piece, which is what attracted me to it, said Pryce, who will play Andre, a novelist who has been married to Madeleine, Atkins's role, for 50 years. Director Jonathan Kent also cried when he saw the play in Paris, as did Hampton. So, why does it have this effect on the air ducts? It's about grief, loss, but above all it's a celebration of love, said Kent. But he added, the play is also a forum for 2 of our greatest actors. Eileen's a phenomenon, he continued. Before it begins its run in the West End, the play's producers, Simon Friend, Mark Goucher and Hal Panther, had booked it on a short tour playing at Richmond Theatre from September 1st, followed by Cambridge Arts Theatre and Theatre Royal Bath. Pryce said he'd been involved with projects that Ms. Atkins had worked on, but usually she'd completed her part by the time he got there. He recalled filming the BBC series Cranford, where Atkins had finished her scenes. We had a cardboard cutout of her because the rest of the cast missed her so much, he said. Now he'll be working with her in the flesh. She's up there as one of the best, he said. Years ago Pryce thought 60 would be the best age to retire because he didn't want to become one of those older actors who are patronized by the young. Fortunately, I'm managing to stave that off, said the 70-year-old. I couldn't imagine what I'd do if I had stopped 10 years ago. Sharon simply a maid in heaven, as sweet as Caroline Sharon D. Clark, who plays the maid named in the title of Tony Kushner, and Janine Tesori's Al Caroline, or Change, will be joined by some new faces when rehearsals start on Monday for the transfer from Chichester to Hampstead. The show, about how parenting, race, religion, money and the 1963 assassination of John F. Kennedy intersect in Louisiana, begins performances at Hampstead on March 12. New cast members include Nana and Padu, Carol Stennett, Sharon Rose, and Tisan Williams. Sharon D. Clark, who plays the maid named in the title of Tony Kushner, and Janine Tesori's Al Caroline, or Change. I saw productions at New York's Public Theatre and at the National, but I was struck by how director Michael Longhurst staged it in West Sus and was knocked out by the power Miss Clark invested in Caroline. Adam Spear, the executive producer at the Ambassador Theatre Group, told me that the show at Chichester was one of the most exciting, timely, and beautiful productions he saw last year, which is why AGT is putting what he called enhancement money into the Hampstead move. The hope is that if Caroline takes off in North London, it will move to the West End. Spears observed that the show is timely. One lyric, an orphan ship of state drifting driverless, refers to Kennedy's death, but drifting driverless could allude to Donald Trump. Kieran Hines, currently whipping up a storm in The Girl from the North Country at the Noel Coward, will be heading to the National to join director Ian Rickson's new production of Brian Friel's Translations. The play, set in Ireland circa 1833, is about how the British insisted on changing Gaelic place names into English.